500 years ago, a broken man in exile sat alone in a dusty Tuscan farmhouse. What he uncovered about human nature still whispers truths that most people desperately try to ignore. He did not write fairy tales of justice or effortless success. He wrote the hidden operating system of life itself. Tonight, I will hand you that same forbidden map. Listen carefully, because once you truly see it, you can never unsee it. His name was Niccolò Machiavelli, and the letter he wrote from exile changed everything for those brave enough to understand. This is not motivation. This is dark clarity. Stripped of power, tortured, and cast aside, he refused to shrink. Instead, he stepped into his study each evening and became something greater. He dressed in fine robes to converse with the ancients while covered in the dirt of his ruined farm. In that quiet room, he forged the prince and revealed the mechanics of power and existence. His life was the first proof of his philosophy. Life does not reward goodness. Life rewards accuracy. Accuracy of perception, the cold ability to see people and systems exactly as they are, without the comforting lies we tell ourselves. Most people live inside beautiful stories of loyalty and fairness. Machiavelli called them raw material for those who understand reality. In the discourses, he observed that all men are driven by self-interest. They act correctly only when properly aligned with their own survival and advantage. This is not cynicism, this is engineering. Self-interest operates like gravity, constant and neutral. Understand it, and you build lasting structures. Deny it, and you will be crushed by predictable forces. Loyalty exists only within comfortable conditions. Change the conditions, and you will witness what was always there beneath the surface. This understanding does not make you bitter. It frees you to build relationships and strategies on solid ground. Machiavelli saw life as a perpetual tension between two forces, virtù and fortuna. Virtù is not moral virtue. It is effective personal force. Skill, timing, courage, and strategic intelligence combined. Fortuna is the blind river of events, uncontrollable and indifferent. It governs roughly half of human affairs. The other half belongs to you. That half determines whether you survive and rise when the river floods. Most waste their virtù on distractions and illusions. When Fortuna strikes, they have no embankments left. Francesco Sforza rose from nothing through relentless virtù. He seized the moment when Fortuna opened a door and built power that endured. Inherited power fades. Built power remains. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances. Build the inner architecture that makes you unstoppable. The world judges surfaces more than substance. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few ever know what you truly are. A wise person ensures the surface reflects genuine depth. Adaptability is survival. Rigid morality without wisdom becomes self-destruction. You do not need to fake strength forever. Become so undeniably capable that the surface and the core become one. Stop explaining yourself to the world. Start becoming undeniable through consistent results and quiet competence. Here comes the twist most never see. The same forces that build greatness eventually threaten to destroy it. Strength creates order. Order creates comfort. Comfort quietly breeds weakness, and weakness invites collapse. This cycle devours individuals and civilizations alike. Rome did not fall only to outsiders. It fell when Romans stopped being Roman. Luxury replaced discipline. Entertainment replaced duty. The same pattern repeats in every life that stops growing. The discomfort you avoid is actually your preservation. Friction keeps the system alive. Tension prevents decay. Machiavelli taught that necessity forges true character. Comfort reveals nothing. Pressure reveals everything. Under genuine necessity, excuses disappear and excellence becomes the only option. Even simulating humility can buy precious time to build in silence. Machiavelli himself worked in obscurity for years after exile. He planted seeds he would never personally harvest. True virtù acts because the work itself shapes the soul, not because applause is guaranteed. You were born into an indifferent world. People will stand by you while it benefits them and drift away when it no longer does. Your time is limited. Half of what happens lies beyond your control. The other half is decided by how precisely you perceive and respond. Build real virtù. See clearly. Move without flinching. Prepare embankments before the river rises. Cultivate tested relationships. Save resources in times of peace. Accept that comfort is temporary and strength must be renewed. The universe does not punish mistakes as severely as it punishes inaction. Movement generates data. Stillness generates regret. In that humble farmhouse, Machiavelli chose dignity over despair. He created work that outlived every enemy who tried to erase him. Life will take much from you. Your only enduring response is to become the kind of person who can rebuild from anything. 5 centuries later, his insight still cuts through illusion. That quiet shift you feel right now is virtù beginning to awaken. Do not let it fall back asleep. Protect this clarity. Live it daily. The path forward is not easy, but it is real. Those who understand these principles move differently through the world. They waste less time on illusions. They invest more deeply in what truly compounds. They read people through actions, not words. They prepare quietly while others chase distractions. This knowledge carries responsibility. Use it to build, not merely to survive. Help others see more clearly when appropriate, but guard your own perception above all. The world needs more people operating from awakened virtù. Quiet strength balanced with deep understanding. You now hold pieces of that ancient map. The question is whether you will walk the territory. Most will forget this by tomorrow. The few who integrate it will begin to change their trajectory. Choose which group you belong to. The difference compounds over years and decades. Remember the man in the Tuscan countryside. He lost almost everything, yet gave the world something timeless. You still have time to do the same in your own way. Dress for the important conversations, even when no one else can see. Enter the study of your own mind each day. Feed on the wisdom that belongs only to those willing to see. Build your embankments. Sharpen your perception. Act with deliberate precision. Fortuna will come and go. Your virtù determines what remains standing afterward. This is the quiet revolution, available to every listener. A return to deeper human understanding. I have walked these concepts with people for many years. The ones who truly apply them live with fewer illusions and greater peace. They suffer less unnecessary pain. They create more meaningful impact. The choice is always yours, but now you cannot claim you did not know. If these ideas resonate, there is more where this came from. Deeper frameworks and unfiltered explorations await those ready. Support the work that brings this level of clarity. Join on Patreon through the link in the description. There you will find exclusive content designed for those who refuse to live on the surface. Raw insights and practical psychological tools. Most will scroll past and return to comfortable noise. Do not be most people. The river keeps flowing. Build wisely while you still can. Thank you for listening with serious attention. Carry this awareness gently but firmly into your days. See clearly, act decisively, and become the exception that proves the rule. The hidden mechanics of life are no longer hidden from you. Use them with wisdom and humanity. Protect what matters. Release what no longer serves. Truth. In the end, it is not about dominating others. It is about mastering yourself within an indifferent world. That mastery brings its own quiet power, a power that cannot easily be taken away. Machiavelli's spirit lives in every person who chooses accuracy over illusion. May that spirit guide your next steps. Breathe deeply, feel the shift. Then, go build something that endures. The conversation with the ancients continues. Your turn at the desk has begun. Write your own legacy through daily choices, small, consistent, and rooted in clear sight. The world needs your awakened virtù. Begin today. Stay sharp, stay human, and never stop seeing. Until next time, remember the farmhouse and the man who refused to disappear. This knowledge is a gift and a responsibility. Honor it. Share it carefully with those ready to receive. Guard it from those who would misuse it. Your perception is sharpening already. Trust the process. Life becomes different when you stop fighting reality and start dancing with it skillfully. That is the ultimate freedom, the freedom of clear sight. I appreciate every one of you walking this path with me. Together, we keep the flame of honest understanding alive. Support the channel if this served you. It allows deeper work to continue. Click the Patreon link now. Unlock what comes next. The raw, unfiltered continuation awaits, only for those serious about growth. Thank you for your attention and courage. It matters more than you know. Go apply one insight today. Watch how reality responds. Precision over wishful thinking, always. This is dark psychology as it was meant to be. Liberating, honest, transformative. You are no longer stumbling in the dark. The lights are on. Use them well. Live deliberately. The river flows. Your virtù can shape its banks. Build, adapt, endure. That is the way. Until our next deep conversation, stay awake. This has been your guide through the hidden architecture of life. Carry it forward with care. The dead man in Tuscany still speaks. Are you listening? Now go live it. The world is waiting for what you will become.